here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today with one of my bi-monthly month in reviews. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, those of you that are returning, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time tuning in to one of my month in reviews, because I am a slower diamond painter, I tend to only film these every other month because it just takes me a while to get through my projects. So today we're going to be going through the projects that I worked on for the month of November and December. And at the end of the video, or near the end, I will be going through what WIPs I'm carrying over into January 2026 with me. So let's get started because it was a very interesting month, or past 2 months. So as you can see, I have everything laid out here. And the first kit I'm going to be looking at is this one here. It's Halloween Screams, coming from Diamond Art Club. And unfortunately, this kit is a discontinued kit. Now, this one here, I started it on October 10th, but my actual finish date was November 2nd. So, I mean, it's technically counts because I did finish it in the month of November, but the bulk of it was done in October. Now, this kit was really special because it was considered part of my rainy day stash. Growing up, I absolutely adored SpongeBob. It was one of my favorite cartoons to watch when I got home from school, and SpongeBob just holds a special place in my heart. I'm not gonna lie, this kit, well, I really enjoyed it. The color blocking with the black sort of took me out. It got very repetitive. I don't know. I feel like when I'm color blocking, brighter colors are my go-to. However, the color blocking was made up because of all the special drills. So the entirety of the word Screams is all white AB. And then we have red AB in his tie. And then of course the blue in his eyes, blue AB. And then the pop of the words or the letters in Halloween definitely made this worth it. So overall, I would say it was a fun kit to work on. So I cannot complain there. Okay, so we're sort of doing this in order. We'll start with the kits first and then we'll dive into the mini projects. But the second kit that I worked on, I'm just gonna have Halloween Screams there, was Done Decorating, again from Diamond Art Club. This one did not take me long at all. I started it on November 14th, finished it on November 16th, and it was such a joy to work on, honestly. I believe I've already posted the post review on it. But one of the biggest things was just the gapping. So this kit, it is an older kit from Diamond Art Club. So the gapping in the background was a lot for me. Because it was a round drill canvas, it took me some time to get used to multi-placing. And unfortunately, my multi-placing skills with that blue background was not the greatest. Because, as you can see, there is just random giant gaps. I did try to fix it as best as I could, but at least you can't see the guide circles, so I will take it. The one thing that I absolutely loved about this kit was the iridescent diamonds. The lights of this canvas are all iridescent, and this kit had a ton of extra drills, so I definitely saved those iridescents to use for another project. Okay, I'm just gonna keep Snoopy there to sort of hide the other projects. Sorta, we'll see. It's a little debatable. Okay. Alrighty, so going back, this was also the time where I decided to work on lots of smaller kits and sort of explore like different types of diamond painting projects. So the first diamond painting project that I explored was this guy here. So I did my first ever Sparkle Pals from Diamond Art Club. This one was so much fun, and the only reason I ended up with the Sparkle Pals was because I needed to get free shipping, and I was like, I'm a huge Stitch fan, so it just made sense that I add this, plus I love Christmas. So, I mean, Stitch plus Christmas. Love it. This little guy's been hanging out on my desk where I craft. I'm going to have to tuck him away though because I am filming this on January 2nd. So, technically Christmas is over. Anyway. Now with this kit here, it was really easy to complete. I did it in one sitting. So I started it on November 12th. I finished it on November 12th. And it ended up being 14 colors, including 1 AB and 7 fairy dust drills, which I was surprised about. But honestly, he came out so cute. The one thing though is that I feel like he's very much in his base because when I put him in, he like snapped in there. So I don't really want to pull him off. So I think I might just tuck him on one of my shelves and just sort of behind something else so that, you know, Christmas isn't showing all year. But honestly, I loved it. I did single place it. Now, I did run into only one challenge, which was making sure that I placed the drills directly on the spot. I don't know if you can see here, but there's a little bit of the white from the guidelines. So that was something that was challenging because honestly, I'm not the greatest when it comes to placing. So that slowed me down just a little bit, but honestly, it looks so good and I am obsessed with him. He's so cute, so cute. Okay, so that was this one. I have to like go all over. I'm like all over in this book. Okay, the next one that I did was the Diamond Painting Gem House, a candy cane. Now, this I am obsessed with. It turned out so well. I absolutely love this. So, funny story. Well, not funny, but my Christmas theme in my family room is honestly pink gingerbread. So I have like my gingerbread people pillows, and then I have like my pink gingerbread themed throw blanket. And I just really, like when I saw this, I was like, come on, like this matches the theme for my family room perfectly. So I had to obviously pick it up. Now, this was my first time doing a gem house. I know I talked about this in my post review of this, but I really, really hope that Diamond Art Club comes out with some more designs because I would love to do one that I would be able to have out sort of like all year. So maybe like a spring themed one or a summer one that just sort of suits my aesthetic. So this one honestly worked up really quick. So started it on December 1st and finished it on December 1st. And what I love is that it lights up. So it's super, super cute. Now this one here, I did have to single place the entire project. Honestly, the actual placing of the drills was really easy. The challenge was for me to try and put this together. It definitely took me a while to get everything snapped in, particularly with the roof pieces, but it seems like once it's already snapped together, it's staying together. So it seems like it's a project where once you put it together, you're not taking it apart, which I'm okay with. But again, I don't want to put it away because it's just so cute. So again, it might just go on the shelf hidden behind like another project or something because it's super cute. And the other thing that I like is that it is a warm glow light. I'm really funny actually when it comes to lights. I prefer like in the evening time, like that warm yellow light. So it's like, you know, that cozy ambiance. I guess it's called ambiance lighting, maybe, I don't know. But this just fits the aesthetic. Obsessed. Love it. Like I said, I'm really hoping Diamond Art Club comes out with more of these things that suit more of my style because they have like quite a few. They've got like a ton of different Christmas ones. There's like Halloween ones. There's like a bird one. Yeah, but I'm like waiting for one that's maybe like more floral. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Diamond Art Club if you're watching. Or maybe like a beach themed one. That could work for me. Anyway. Okay, so we're gonna move on before I like casually just keep like talking about this little house. Okay, so the next project was a surprise finish. I still have to film the post review on it, But I actually ended up working on the Disney Princess Mini Dazzles ornament kit from Diamond Art Club. So over the winter break, I ended up staying at my parents' house for a couple of days, and I wanted to bring along with me one of my diamond painting kits, and I needed something small. So my go-to is always Mini Dazzles, and it just so happened that I had this one in my stash. It's actually, no, I have one new Christmas Mini Dazzle set because there was a Mini Dazzle set that came in the advent calendar. So I haven't worked on it yet. That might be like a next year problem. Or not problem, but a thing to do. So anyway, I ended up completing this. It was a surprise. So I started on December 25th, finished it on December 28th. It was 24 colors with 2 ABs and 22 fairy dust drills. So I will go ahead and show you these. Like I said, I still have to film the post review on it, but they turned out so well. So first of all, I obviously single place like all of my AB drills because hint hint, nudge nudge, AB drills and we don't get along, but I love them. Now the one thing is, when I was at my parents' house, I really wish that I brought with me my gold electro because it would have been fun to add like metallic diamonds to sort of the stars that are around the ornaments. I think that would have been really cool, or like put like some gold electro like on like the little hook at the top. Especially for this one, it would have looked good. But anyway, that's my only regret. But other than that, like honestly, these were so much fun to do. I did not have any trash, but this was super staticky. So what had happened was I brought the box with me and had to kit up at my parents' house. So I didn't have my dryer sheets, my static spray, things like that. But I mean, it's not the end of the world. I still managed to do it. Honestly, again, I can't stress this enough. Mini Dazzle kits from Diamond Art Club are my favorite. And the one thing I'm hoping to see is another Disney Princess set with some of the other princesses, because this one we had Tiana, Pocahontas, Snow White, Merida, and Jasmine, and Aurora. So I'd be curious to see like a set with like Ariel, Belle, Mulan, Cinderella, you know, like those princesses. But anyway, overall, loved it. Again, it was a surprise finish. Did not expect to do it because originally I was like, oh, I'm not going to bring any diamond painting. But then last minute I was like, no, I'm bringing diamond painting. So again, unexpected. Okay, so those are the finishes that I managed to get done. So in total, we had Halloween Screams, Sparkle Pal, Gem House, Mini Dazzles, and the Snoopy painting. So I did 5 finishes. So let's get into the whips that are coming with me into January. So the first one here, this was a very impulsive kit up. I'm not gonna lie. So this kit here, and I have it in my logbook, it's Snow Globe coming from Make Market brand by Michaels. And the canvas size is 40.6 centimeters by 50.8 centimeters. It is 33 colors with 1 AB. So I'm really surprised that it has an AB. Now, this one I started on December 28th. It is now January 2nd when I'm filming this. I would say I've done a pretty decent amount. I'm not gonna lie, the Christmas tree has taken me out. It's been so confetti heavy. But honestly, I ended up kitting this one up because I needed a break from square drill canvases. And when we talk about the next 2 canvases, it will make sense. I just needed something a little on the smaller side that was round drills. And honestly, Make Market round drill canvases are my favorite. They're just such a great size point. I don't have to battle with trying to warp and move the canvas in all the different directions. And honestly, I'll bring this closer, but like their round drills are just so pretty because they're not super, like there's no facets on them, but yet somehow they're so sparkly. Like I don't get it. So this kit I've been working on, I did finish the Christmas tree today, like this morning when I woke up. But it's just a kit that I don't know, I needed a break from the squares, and I just needed something, you know, with a little bit of brightness to it. Um, you know, just a change of mood, scenery, things like that. So this kit here, I currently have it kitted up in the Creations Moran trays because I have enough of their trays to actually kit up medium-sized projects. So to me, a medium-sized project is, you know, the kits that have anywhere from, I think I can do up to 35 colors in my tray system from them. So this is it. Now, right now, all my other storage systems are currently in use except for my Tribricks. The Tribricks I would be able to kit something up in, but we're not going to think about that because I have too many whips on the go. But this one here, I'm hoping to finish it relatively soon, preferably within the next week or so, just because it is very much a Christmas diamond painting. And now I just sort of want to work on more of a winter painting. Now with this kit here, I purchased it in 2024. And with Make Market brand kits, once they're out, they're out. Once they sell out, they sell out. Like, they're not coming back. So I don't know what the 2025 collection was. I actually did not look because I have quite a few diamond paintings in my stash. But yeah, so this one, unfortunately, it's no longer available. But again, I just needed that break from the squares. So like I said, we'll see how soon I'll finish it. I mean, I go back to work on January 5th. Today's January 2nd. So maybe I'll hopefully finish these two sections before I go back, and then we'll see. But I'm hoping to have this done for sure within the first week of January. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this one aside. And the next kit is a pretty big kit here. So let me just pull up the picture. So the kit here is Clara and the Nutcracker by Miss Holly. It is a beautiful kit. I started on December 1st, and it's coming in at 88.9 centimeters by 65 centimeters. So it is a very big kit. I'll just pull it down so you can see it a little bit better. But I'm pretty much halfway. Like, once I finish this row, I've officially finished half of this kit. Now, it's really, really pretty, but to be honest, it is clearly a massive square because it's coming in at 66 colors. And I just needed a break. I do plan to finish it, so it will get done. But I like the colors are just a little bit on the darker side. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, let me rephrase this. When I opened this kit, it seemed really dark. But then as I've been putting the drills on the canvas, it's getting brighter. So I think it's just sort of how the symbols are placed on the actual canvas that's making it seem darker than it really is. It's also been pretty confetti heavy, to be honest, which I'm surprised because most Miss Holly kits that I've done have not been that confetti heavy. Like the Christmas tree took a while, but like the detail, absolutely beautiful. The background here, so up in here, it's like a wallpaper that's like a blue and a green. It's been a lot of confetti, but honestly, like once I hit like that diamond painting flow state, it's perfectly fine. Now, the one thing is with this row here, I am getting excited because I'm going to be starting to work on the Nutcracker, and I'll be pretty much done the Nutcracker. So that's exciting because, as you know, I like to diamond paint people. It's just this weird thing I do. The one thing that I am really liking about this kit is that there's so much going on in terms of this family room that Clara is dancing to the Nutcracker, like with the Nutcracker in. And I didn't realize that, you know, the Rat King was sitting on top of the rocking horse, seeing all of like the little candy canes come to life and like the ribbons, the bow, the wreath. Like, it's just been a lot of fun. So yeah, so this kit started on December 1st. I kind of figured, you know, it will definitely be a kit that I will be working on in the month of January. Of course, it really depends on my mood when I finish my little Christmas tree round snack size project. But yeah, so that is the kit here. I honestly didn't expect it to become a long-term project. I honestly thought I would be finishing it in the month of December, but to be honest, work in December got really hectic, and I was feeling some burnout from my job in December. So a lot of times when I came home from work, I just sort of flopped on the couch, wanted to watch TV. It was just one of those things. But now that I'm feeling more refreshed, I definitely can see myself getting back into my diamond painting groove again, which typically is I'll wake up in the morning. I have, that quiet morning before work. I'm a morning person. So before work, normally I would sit down, have my coffee, diamond paint a bit before I leave. And then normally when I come home from work, I'll get myself settled, get my dinner, shower, and then before going to bed, I often would diamond paint. But December, hey, life happens. That routine didn't happen. I was just feeling the burnout. So it is what it is. But anyway, so this kit is definitely coming with me into the month of January. So I do have 2 more kits to show you. So the next kit is this kit here. Oh no, I almost dropped my gem house. Okay, we're fine. Whew. Okay, this, oh guys, this kit, oh, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you would know that this kit is the longest of long-term projects next to the other kit that I will show you. You can tell I lost steam because I didn't even finish the row before I tucked it away. But this is Autumn Sunset by Joanna Gerard. It's this kit here. Started on December 1st. And then in the month of October, I decided to pause it to work on Halloween Screams because I needed a break. It is extremely confetti heavy. So it's been a lot of single placing, which is why it's taking me so long. It is a square drill canvas. There's only 45 colors, so it's not even that many colors, but it's coming in at 65 centimeters by 86.9 centimeters. Now I did start to work on it again in the month of November, and then I paused it again to start Clara and the Nutcracker. Now, this kit, I received it in the summer. I purchased like my first ever Diamond Art Club mystery box. I had never purchased a mystery box in my life. Would I purchase a mystery box again? I don't know. I honestly don't know, because the kits that came in my mystery box, I absolutely adored them. It was this one, a Margaret Morales, and then an Aria Illustrations one. So the kits are beautiful. However, this kit, it's a double-edged sword. Because on the one hand, I absolutely love it because it reminds me of growing up. My family, we would go up to like Northern Ontario, in Canada. I guess I don't know if there's other Ontarios in the world, but my family and I in the fall, we would go and stay in Northern Ontario, and it just reminds me of the colors and just like the feel-good vibes. Like my family and I, we would do a lot of hikes and walks outside. So this kit just reminds me of that. However, the double-edged sword of it is that, one, I don't know if I'm into landscapes at all, which is funny because I have a couple of Diamond Dots landscapes in my stash, but they're like of very clear places. So like I know what the place is. This is just very much just somewhere that gets fall. Yeah. Now, I'm going to be honest, part of the reason this kit has been paused is because the top half was very confetti heavy, or so I thought, until I looked at the bottom half and it is just pure confetti. So I'm a little scared, but like anything, you do a little bit at a time and you get it done. I just don't know where the magnet went. I will find that. But yes, so this kit is coming with me into the month of January. I am hoping to finish it this year. I am not going to say, in the month of January. I'm just going to say I'm hoping to finish it sometime this year. Yeah. But I mean, in all seriousness though, this kit is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. The placement of the fairy dust drills so far, I have been loving. The colors are right up my alley, particularly with the sky, with like the pinks, like that summery sunset color. We'll see how well I make out in the bottom with the browns, but I feel like the bottom, there's going to be a lot of that like brown fairy dust that is included, which honestly is just beautiful to me. Plus I love fairy dust drills, so honestly I could be fairy dust, like I would do anything as long as there's fairy dust drills, to be honest, because they are my favorite. Anyway, okay, so the final kit that I'm bringing with me into 2026 is a Diamond Art Club mystery kit. So I am not going to show the canvas at all. I'm just going to talk about it. But if you don't want to hear about it, then feel free to close off this video. If you are curious about the kit, I will be chatting about the mystery kit Halloween by Catriona Crayon, which I'm pretty sure, I don't even know what mystery kit number it is. But yes, so that's the kit I will be chatting about. So if you don't want to hear about it, I will catch you in my next video. All right. But if you plan to stay, I'm going to be showing you the color palette in 3, 2, 1. Boo-boo. Okay. I don't know why I did that. But this is it here. It's this color palette. It is a Halloween kit. Oh, this is so special. So it is a square. It's a huge square. It's coming in at 92.8 centimeters by 69.9 centimeters. And I started on October 9th, 2024. And then I put in my notes, long-term kit. Started again on February 24th, 2025. And yeah, I have not made any progress on it. I was in a good groove. I think I was working on it a bit like in the summer of 2025, but yeah. So in all fairness, I know what the image is, and I know I've talked about this before. I know what the image is, and I'm obsessed with the image. It's just, I think mystery kits for me are really challenging because one, it's very confetti heavy. And 2, the whole thing of not having color on the canvas while you're working on it, because the mystery kits, they're like black and white with like random colors to throw you off so you can't make out the outline of things. It really messes with how I see the canvas, and it also doesn't help that the canvas to fit on my crafting space has to be rotated. So I'm working on it vertically rather than horizontally, so the drills are like the symbols are twisted. So that's throwing me off. But in all seriousness, it is fun. I mean, once I hit that diamond painting flow state, I get into it. But I think I'm about 1/3 of the way done. But this is another project. I'm just going to say it's a long-term kit. I don't know when I will finish it, but fingers crossed I finish it in the year of 2026. Yeah, that's where I'm at. So where do I go from here? Because I'm bringing in 3 whips. 4 whips with me. The Make Market Christmas one, Clara and the Nutcracker, Autumn Sunset, and this Halloween mystery kit. So I was thinking that I would definitely finish the Snow Globe kit first because it's a round drill, it's smaller, it's more manageable. And then I was thinking I would just sort of do like, I don't know, because Autumn Sunset and Clara and the Nutcracker, I'm for sure halfway through it. So I was thinking like I would just complete a row of Autumn Sunset, a row of Clara and the Nutcracker, and alternate. But then part of me is like, no, I just need to pick one and bang it out. So I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to leave it up to a wheel, or maybe I'll do a poll, I don't know, and just say, okay, like, what is the kit I'm just going to focus on hardcore? And then I'll just try and finish one kit at a time. In terms of the mystery kit, I think what's going to happen is I'm just going to have to sit down and work on it, and that be the only kit that I work on, which sort of sucks because I feel like with the mystery kit, I'll definitely have to have another kit ready to go because I don't want to be using my mystery kit for my whip and chats. Yeah, I haven't decided, but for sure when I'm done Snow Globe, I'll definitely either be hardcore working through Autumn Sunset or Clara and the Nutcracker. Um, there are a couple of kits in my stash though that I really do want to work on this year. Um, and there are some winter theme kits that I really want to work on, but their color count is super high. So no matter what, I need to finish either Autumn Sunset or Clara and the Nutcracker because I do need those storage systems. So yeah, so I think it's either going to have to be a poll or I just do like, was it a choice wheel and let the people choose what's the next kit. I just sit and iron out. But yeah, so that's where I'm at. That's what I got done in the months of November and December. Now you have an idea of the kits that I'm bringing with me into January. And we'll see how far I get through, how far I go, what I get done. So yeah. So if you did enjoy today's video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye everyone!